Alright, today, important day. I've been waiting a long time to do this. As you can see back here, oh, one sec. My H&R springs came in finally. There they are. So those are going in today. I'll show you guys what my fitment looks like right now. It's a little bit too much gap for me, but I think they're 1.5" drop. You can see in there, there's a good almost 4 fingers, so should cut that in half, maybe a little bit more. Same up front. I know my wheel's not straight, but it's still got the same deal up here. So this should, in theory, make it pretty flush. I'll show you from way out here. I'm just gonna do before and after. So this is before the springs. Can't really tell, but this is before. After will be obviously after they are thrown on. But yes, they finally came. H&R lowering springs, got them off eBay. I ordered the Tyne ones, but those did not. They did not come. I ordered them off Fitment Industries, and they were shipping for a month and a half. Didn't come in, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna cancel these and order some on eBay. So I bought these H&R ones, and hopefully they hold up well. Heard they're a pretty good brand, so we'll see. I'm gonna run over to the barn, start taking these off. Lucas is gonna come over later with the spring compressor, so we can take off the springs and throw on the new ones, and then should be all set. Should be easy to install. I know it's not gonna be. It's gonna take a little bit of time to do the spring stuff, but once it's on, taking them off, putting them on should not be the hardest. So I'm gonna go start up by pulling it over there in the barn over there, and we're gonna go start wrenching on. All right, made it in here. Car sits up high enough to be able to jack it underneath, so that's gonna be easy. Don't know what it's gonna be like when we let her down, but as of right now, I'm just gonna pick her up, start with the fronts first, and then I just hold it up, just do the 2 fronts first, and then wait till he comes with the spring compressor, put the fronts back in, then do the rears, because the rears aren't that hard. 3 bolts in the back. It's a shock back here, those 3 bolts, that one on the left where that shock's coming out of, and then the one far by the exhaust, and that should be it, hopefully, but we'll see. And then that's it, so start cranking this bad soldier boy up. Alright, got her jacked up, gonna take these 2 off, start taking the struts off, got these both on jack stands, so we are all set to start ripping this girl apart. Grab my impact and then take off these wheels. And then we'll get to taking these struts off. Alright, I got the 2 bolts up from the bottom connected to the hub. I got those off. Just got the hub up by a jack stand. I know it's not professional, but gotta take the 2, there's 3 12s up top. There's a 12 that holds on the ABS sensor. And then you gotta pop out the speed sensor, whatever the brake. And actually the brake line's held in by a 12. ABS speed sensor is held in by the clip. So 12 up top. Do the impact real quick. It's gonna drop the shock down. And you do want to do this with 2 people because it's gonna drop. So I'm just gonna take this off real quick. Need a extension because I'll get to you after this because you're gonna need an extension. Alright, I didn't film it, but I got the OEM strut off. Gotta make sure this stays up so nothing gets too tight on here. Doesn't like to stay up, but you need a jack under there to hold. There's the OEM strut, like I was saying. Take this rubber cap off. Should be a 17 up here. And then here's the rubber cap. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Come on. There it is. Get that bolt off, there's bearings up there. spring compressor, take those off, and then you can put the new springs on. I'm gonna do the other side and then wait till Lucas gets here. All right, as you can see, got both the fronts off. Just wait till Lucas gets here. My hands are sweating. It's very hot. But this is actually really easy, especially on these new cars because there's no rust. So they come right out, but you see that 19 and a 12. And you can get everything off on the front side of the suspension. Whatever you're looking to get off, you can get those off. Got everything out. The rear should be just as easy. It's only 2 bolts and 1 bolt on the bottom, so it might be easier. Wait till Lucas gets here, bust out the front, and then do the back. So, you guys in we're gonna kill ourselves doing this. Okay. Well, at least we didn't die.
Oh, right.
I don't think these are coordinated. It's just fronts on both. You go.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
Right there. The way it lines up,
It's gotta be right there. Right there. You get that washer?
Yeah. Can you put all your wood on top?
Yeah, just
The washer's on. Focus.
oh, I'll just get that bitch started and then I'll grab the oh no, your boot.
Boot.
Yes, dear. Okay, let's zip it down just a little bit and then I'll hold this shit. Okay.
Holy moly donut shop. Alright. Fronts are done. You can see up there. We're gonna do the backs in a second. He's got the tractor out, but we're all good up here. All gabanzoed.
Like winter, those are recalled. And the ones that they recalled are also recalled. They're the ones that they replaced with the recall.
Right, so those gnarly girl you should always use the jack in it, right? It sits lower.
Oh!
Oh!
Damn!
Hey, look at that shit.
Look at it, that's perfect.
Boy doing a DP.
Fuck, you have a 22mm right there.
Now what we do, Lucas, extract all of the carpet back here so we can get to the boongoongs. Lucas the trade salesman.
What?
You're the trade salesman.
How am I a salesman?
Because you work on cars. Dude, that don't even make no sense. Where'd you get that?
Well, I am a trade mechanic, technically.
Oh.
Oh, so you don't, this is suspension?
No, it's right here to the controller on the back.
Yeah.
See, it's just that one bolt.
Literally different from every other Subaru.
Stop being a dick about it, though.
V8 pussy. V8 chassis bitch. That's what you are, dude.
Button her up. And do the other side. What just happened?
Fucking
Took all the shit off. As you can see, here's the old wobbly.
But on one of the turbo studs,
The bottom left one.
downpipe, the fucking stud stripped out. So for right now, so for the one day, I'm just not gonna run one. And then I'll order more and I'll replace it eventually.
probably when we get the lift in, that'll be a lot easier, but
Yeah, that will be a lot easier to do this stuff. You said make sure it doesn't blow up.
got a V-band there, got a new gasket there, got a new gasket on the turbo.
Yeah, she's totally straight pipe now.
So
Get the first cold start. Yeah, I know, dude, I'm excited.
wait, how do it turn down?
Yeah, out of the turn downs, yeah. Wicked. I just did it.
Ready, I'm a downshift right in front of him.
Cabin one. I'll go to O'Reilly's first, actually.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I need to return my new tool set. Alright, same night. So went for a drive in it. Actually went for a drive the first time. And it was a little clunky in the back. And I was like, oh no, what is that? Drove it back, rose the car up, shook the wheel, and it was so loose in the back. Forgot to tighten the bolt. It wasn't loose, but I forgot to tighten the bolt, and I tightened the top hat, the shock, actual shock, not the actual 2 bolts up top, but the one that goes down the middle. Fixed everything, did it on the other side, just make sure, tighten up the front bolts, top struts on the bolts on the top and the front. Sorry, I can't talk, I'm very tired. But everything's money, everything sits well. It needs to sit a little lower in the front, a little bit lower. Rears look good. You can see, there's barely 2 fingers. Front is a little bit more. It's like, actually, no, it's about the same, just looks like it's not. But yeah. That's what we're working with. So, and they drive amazing. They're a little bouncier, but they're softer, if that makes sense. Like that, you can feel the car bounce more, but it's a softer bounce than the stock struts or the stock springs. And I just got, these are H&Rs, like I obviously told you, but and I like how they look, so I'm happy. So that's it for today. I know I already said that in the last clip, but everything's done. Everything works fine. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do that. And catch you guys later.
You are not ready for this shit.